problem child because we have an exhaust appointment tomorrow, and then maybe he can finish the tune after we get the exhaust.
Oh. Made me scared. I thought it was coming off the fucking.
Alright guys, we are back at the shop with Problem Child. Davey is going to get it parked in the shop on the trailer. That way tomorrow we can just hook up to it and head out with it to get it to its exhaust appointment. Probably won't be headed over there until about, well, the appointment's at 1, so probably around lunchtime we'll take it and drop it off. But Davey's going to get that done, and I'm going to go get started on sanding the 12 valve down. Oh guys, she's pink. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this sand down. Like I said, this stuff sands over, so it's like a light pink right now, but this actually will sand down to gray. Once we get it all sanded, blocked out, sanded down to gray, we can primer it then. So I'm gonna get started on that. All right guys, we got it all block sanded, wiped down, it's clean, it's ready to be primered. Davey went inside to grab the primer real quick. We gotta get that mixed up. And then we will spray primer. And then we gotta let it set for 2 hours, cure for 2 hours, and then we'll block sand it again. We are hoping by late this evening we are spraying our first color. So, fingers crossed everyone that we are spraying our first color this evening. Alright guys, the truck is in primer. We're going to give it 2 hour dry time, and then we are going to block sand it and lay our first color. As y'all know, we've really been digging the white tops on this body, so we are going to go ahead and do a white top.
Not just this body.
Yeah, not just this body, but we're just really been digging the white top. So we are going to go ahead and do a white top on this one as well.
As my buddy would say, it makes them look elegant. You know how we like our elegance around her.
But I'm going to jump over and get the bumper sanded for this, because when we paint the top white, I also want to paint the bumper white. And I think Davey is going to change ball joints.
Maybe. If I got time.
Megan is sanding the bumper down that we're going to use, because we are going to paint the top white. So might as well paint the bumper while we're at it. It's going to also be white. I am working on the second gen Dodge. Or first gen, my bad. First gen. All I'm doing is trying to get the cigarette lighter to work, because the speedo don't work, so I am going to try and get the cigarette lighter working so I can use a GPS speedo. But primer's done. She's nosy.
I thought you were talking to me.
Mm-mm. Anyway, that's what we're up to at the moment. We did get the truck and the trailer in here in the shop. Green Mile has developed a power steering fluid leak, which is where it was parked right there. I moved it out of the way. What else is new, right? Got Beverly tucked away in the shade. So I bought all new front end parts for Rusty. And the reason I haven't really been driving it much since the last burnout when I broke the axle, I noticed the tie rod ends were shot. And I'm sure the ball joints are too, because they're from 1966. Anyway, Waiting on primer to dry. Charging Golfy. Charge my battery for my winch. It also controls my jack. I put a camper style electric jack on my trailer about a year ago. I had this on it to keep the rain off of it, but a year later, it's what it looks like. So, fixing to take it off. But you guys that are tired of cranking your jack up and down, these are worth looking into. They're like $100. And it has no problem lifting this, you know, up with the truck on it. I mean, worth the money. I work enough, I don't feel like cranking on a jack all day when I'm hooking and unhooking.
Working's car. This.
What are you doing with flashlight?
About work in a minute.
Yep. Did you jump?
Huh?
Did I scare you?
Come out with me. Come out with me. We go open. Yeah, come out here.
Alright guys, it's about 4 o'clock Wednesday evening. This has set and dried for 2 hours. We are gonna block sand the top, get it ready to spray our first coat of white. So we will block sand, we'll clean it, and then we will spray the white on and let it sit and dry overnight. We'll probably give it 2 days cure time before we tape it up in order to spray. We're gonna go black under, and then pretty much the same color that was on the truck before. That Tillis look, we're gonna go ahead and spray black under it because we are gonna patina it just a little bit because it does have dents and stuff. I didn't fix the rust in the step either because I knew it was gonna be a patinaed truck. The cab corner on that side had a dent about yay big in it. No, not really any bad rust on this truck. The steps were the worst on it, so we're gonna get to work and get to sanding it so we can get to painting. All right, guys, Davey is running our tape line for the white top so we don't get no white on the body. Just it'll make it extra sanding, so we don't want to do that. So he's running us a pretty tape line.
Pretty. About pretty.
It looked pretty so far. We got our white sprayed. The top is white in 3 coats. The bumper is in white in 3 coats also. We're going to call it a night and then get back after it tomorrow.
We'll let her bake for a little while with the heat on, close the door. After the shower and after we eat, I'll come back out and shut the heat off.
We'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday morning, and this morning we are going to be spraying our bottom color. We do have to block sand the bottom first, wipe it all, clean it, wipe it all down, and then we can spray. Originally told y'all we were going to do black under so I could patina it. I think we changed our mind, and we're just going to do the main color because, I don't know, kind of want shiny paint this time and no patina, but
Who cares about the little bit of rust down there? I told her, I said, it doesn't matter. It's not a perfect truck anyway. It's a driver, so it's gonna look good either way. This is less work. Might as well let it look good with less work.
yeah. And we still got to paint the rest of the frame and the flatbed. So,
It's raining today. It's cold.
and we have to have problem child at the exhaust shop at 1 o'clock today, so we got quite a bit to do. So we're gonna jump over and start getting this sand down. Alright guys, the truck is sanded, wiped down, and ready to spray the color. So
Napa.
but it's ready to be painted, so we're gonna go over and mix our paint up and we'll show you all the color.
This is what we clean with. You pick it up at Napa.
Alright guys, our paint was provided by Napa. Y'all go check them out for all your paint needs. Their paint sprays amazing, it lays good. We really like it. But it is the, I'll say it wrong. Nasan paint is full acrylic. We just really like the full acrylic. It lays good for us. I know a lot of people are like, why didn't you use acrylic? Well, that's what we like. It's our preference. Sorry if y'all don't like that. That's just our preference. So that's what we get. Can't wait to show you all this color because I'm pretty excited about it.
Dun dun dun. We have not even seen this color yet. So well, Megan sent them a paint code and just said we're thinking about painting it. No definite. 2 days later we had paint sent at the store in town. So I guess this is the paint code now. Closest they could get to it anyways.
Yeah, because I was trying to keep this truck, the color that was under the green, I call it like a Tillish chrome because it kind of has a real chrome look to it. But I wanted to keep that color because I really like it, it's really pretty. So I sent the code I found to Napa and this is what they sent me. Ooh, pretty. We got a close up here. That's about the color. It has a chrome look to it. So I would like to give a huge shout out to the guys over at Napa, Barry and Brandon for sponsoring us, of course, and then also for Jerry, the paint guy, because he's really good. On Problem Child, we took him over the glove box and he matched that paint very well. Very happy with that. And now this, off of this truck, what I didn't even take them a part of the truck over there. I just said, I think this is close to it. Here's the paint code I found on it, which was from 1966. So they matched it the best they could, and I think they matched it very well. So huge shout out to them, and thank you Napa for being a sponsor and providing the paint for us. Truck in 3 coats of the light green is actually the name of the paint on this. It's a light green, so it is in 3 coats. We are going to let this sit and cure for 2 full days. We'll not be touching it the rest of the day or tomorrow. Depends on what we're doing Saturday. We might come untape it. Plans are tomorrow maybe to paint the flatbed if it's not raining, because everything's got to come out of the big shop. But I'm really digging this color. I really like it.
She said her new favorite.
I don't know. That and Problem Child color green, though.
It mirrors about everything, so just stand in front of it, you can see yourself. Definitely got some shine to it.
It's pretty. pretty. It's more, to me, it's more of a tealish, bluish green. It's not really just green, but like I said, the paint coat comes back light green. But I'm digging it. Like I said, we're gonna let it set for 2 days and cure before we touch it. Then we will untape it and show y'all the white top with it. I'm excited to see that.
Might untape it tonight, get the tape off the white, because
Yeah.
it could probably use a little more cure time, and I don't want to peel it off leaving the tape on it too long. So probably late this evening we'll peel the tape off the top for sure. Probably leave it alone everywhere else. Maybe.
I'm excited to see the white top with this color. But anyway, we're going to go over to the big shop and see if we can't get something done before we have to run Problem Child to the exhaust shop. Alright guys, we made it to D&D for the exhaust appointment. David's gonna get it unloaded. Alright guys, Problem Child is at its exhaust appointment. Come off the trailer better than I expected with it being wet.
Yeah, because no back brakes, so I don't know. Come off really easy. We expected to have to fight with it and maybe even slide off the trailer sideways, because that's a good time, but it did not.
Going on the trailer at Bryant's the other day, it wanted to slide.
I think I'm going to lift the front back up an inch. I don't like that. They make a spacer for that 3-inch mower kit. Mr. Aaron Cup revving at us. But anyways, yeah, I'm probably going to order that. I don't like it. It's squatting too much in the front. Anyways, they make a spacer for that 3-inch spring to give it a 2-inch spring. Could have ordered the 2, but I didn't want. So anyways, this way it works. But yep.
Another thing we gotta do before we take it back to Brian for finished tuning, after the exhaust is done, before we take it back to Brian, we are gonna have to get the back brakes working. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to take the ABS module off. We had to do that on Goblin also, so we'll probably have to take that off and redo the brake system a little bit, but not a big deal.
Anyways, once he gets back from lunch, he'll open the door up, I'll pull it in, and gonna unhook the battery and take the O2 sensor out, just keep weld splatter from happening to that, and take the battery off, keep anything from shorting out on the Holly.
Those are pretty.
Practically straight through. Yeah, that's probably loud. You know which way it goes.
Got our helper with us today, helping Pawpaw. You get it tight, Carter?
Yeah.
He said it?
Exactly.
Yeah, tight.
Yeah. Dude. It's fucked up.
What?
You can wait.
Carter, what'd it sound like?
Time to Zappy and where am my motorcycle? Then and can't go on a motorcycle then. I have to work.
Alright guys, it is Thursday evening, about 6 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and get the tape pulled off the top of the truck. Just because, like Davey said earlier, we don't want to leave the tape on there too long because of the white needs time to cure, so get to it. Like, it looks a little bit darker in the videos. Look.
Yep, definitely darker than...
Alright guys, so this actually paint looks a little darker in the video versus in real life. It's not as dark as it's showing on the video, but I'm excited. I think it looks really good with the white paint. Very excited about that.
Alright, so we just sold the little red mini bike to Rocky and April. They're from Alton, Missouri, so not horribly too far away, but anyways, come to find out, he's been watching us on YouTube and stuff and actually kind of knows us, seen us around. So we're going to hang out with him a little bit this summer at cruising and stuff. So that'll be fun. But 93 Ford Lightning. I'm not a Ford guy, y'all know that. I like Fords. They do not like me. That's why I'm not a Ford guy. Every time I get one, they hate me. They won't run. They don't like me. I like their body styles. That's why I'm scared to buy Fords. They don't like me. Anyway.
It is Thursday evening, and we're going to call it a night, but we did get that untaped, and let me tell you, I'm digging the white top with this light green. Like I said a minute ago, it looks darker in the video, but it's not that dark. It's almost identical to the color that was on the truck before.
It was easy to spray. Obviously, I did a tack coat, my first coat, but after that, I started covering, and wow. Anyway, go to Napa to get your paint because if you're a beginner, it's going to lay down so easy compared to some of these other brands and stuff. But anyways, y'all know where to go. Go to Napa to get your paint.
Yep, and a huge shout out to them again for sponsoring this build and providing the paint for it because
we really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's not just, oh great, another sponsor. No, we really do appreciate it.
Napa's been good, very good to us.
Yeah.
They really have, and like I said, y'all go to Napa for any of your parts.
Napa.
But we're gonna call it a night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Good morning, guys. It is Friday morning, and today our main focus is problem child brakes. We have front brake, but we don't have rear brakes.
Big cam pushes front brakes across trailer. Fall off trailer. It happens.
Anyway, we are going to probably take the ABS module off that's in between the front and the rear. Get that off and figure out if we can't get a brake line that runs from the front to the back and get it fixed, hopefully.
Go straight to the back.
Alright, see that pretty big box there? That is the ABS module. All the brake lines run into it. It needs power, apparently, to send it to the back.
Which line is it? That is the question.
Yeah. So these are the lines I gotta make connectors for off the other end.
Yeah.
So these two, or these three, are the front. So this one comes from the master cylinder. This goes to the front and left and right side. This is the back, and this is the back out. So we're just gonna eliminate this because we think it's locked up and won't allow any fluid to get to the back. We might be wrong, but at least we eliminate it and know it ain't a problem.
Off. We are going to run to Napa real quick and see if we can't get a line to go from the front to rear.
Fittings.
Oh, fittings, yeah. We're gonna go see if we can't get fittings. Alright guys, we decided to go ahead and try the first gen. So we are headed to town in it now. Alright guys, Napa had to order some of the fittings we need. Not a big deal, they'll be here at 4. So we are gonna take the first gen home and come back at 4 and see what they got. Alright guys, we got back from Napa. We went ahead and I painted the frame on the 12 valve over in the other shop while Davey worked on the first gen, and he got the lights working. We even got the cab lights working. We do have one cab light out, but all the park lights work, tail lights work, blinkers work, headlights work. And he even put the new grill in it. Alright guys, we are going to go ahead and get the tape pulled off of the truck and see what it looks like. I'm excited to see what the grill and stuff is going to look like with the shiny paint. So we're going to get that tore off and we'll show you when we're done. Alright guys, all the tape is off. I'm going to flip the camera around and give you all a walk around of it. Said I was excited to show you all the grill. I left that all patina. We even taped up the white around and left it. We didn't do anything to that. We didn't do anything to the grill. And I'm actually liking how it turned out with that shiny paint.
Different.
Still got to put the bezels around the marker lights in, but we probably won't do that until tomorrow. All right, Davey is opening up our toolboxes. Davey is opening up our toolboxes we bought to put on the flatbed. They're 36 inches long. Are those longer than the ones that were on Clydesdale? Oh. Alright guys, we decided to go ahead and get the toolboxes kind of put on, but they will be coming back off, but we want to go and get the holes drilled and all that for the bolts. So it's kind of what we're doing at the moment, but we will be taking them back off before we paint the bed. Alright, so what Davey is doing is we drilled holes, small holes in these to mark those. Now he's getting those holes drilled in the bottom of the bed. We are going to have to drill these out bigger, and then we will bolt the toolbox to the bottom of the bed. Davey's gonna do 2 more at this end of the box. He's gonna get those drilled. While he was doing that, I went and cut me a piece of angle right here because this brace is too far back for the box. So I cut this piece here, and wherever the end of the box goes, we are gonna weld this piece to the bed on both sides. So the end of the toolbox will be bolted to this piece after we get it welded on. hole drilled in it. We got the box attached to it. Davey's gonna attach it in real quick, and then we'll pull the toolbox back down. He'll go ahead and finish welding it up, and then we're gonna move over and get the passenger side of the bed, the box fitted, and everything ready for it. Do the same thing as we did on the driver's side, and when we're done, we'll take it back down. So tomorrow, hopefully we are painting the bed. Alright guys, we got the passenger box up there. We had to do the same thing we did on the driver's side with the angle on the back there. He's getting that tacked up now. And then we'll take the box back off and... Alright guys, it is Friday evening. We're gonna call it a day. We are having family dinner tonight. So we're gonna go get cleaned up and head over and do that. We got a lot accomplished today. Got the boxes ready to be mounted. We took them back off like I told y'all because we are painting the flatbed. Hopefully tomorrow.
Not only that, we couldn't get the 2 front posts in with the box there to lower it back down on the frame. So, but everything's ready to just be bolted on.
So once we get the bed painted, get the bed painted, it can go back on. Boxes can go back on. Then stacks maybe. I'm excited about those. But other than that, we're about ready to put the truck back together after the bed's painted. So.
Yep. Let's do it.
But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. So please like, comment, and subscribe.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching, guys.